Hello everyone, my name is Sasha Bonasin and I'm a psychic medium, and this is my monthly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you, my beautiful Aquarius, for December 2017. So it's for you, my lovely Aquarius, for December 2017. It is number 10, very significant when it comes to you this month. Number 10 is all about you paying attention to your home, you paying attention to your living arrangements. You will be focusing a lot on your home. You will be enjoying your home in a different way. You will be enjoying your living arrangements in a different way. You will be able to feel happy and to be happy about the things that you normally take for granted. Lots of you were having lots of emotional problems lately. Lots of you were dealing with certain problems that were taking a lot of your energy away from you, and sometimes that can be as I said, it was emotionally related, but it's also some of you had the problems and difficulties when it comes to work. Like when I say problems and difficulties, I'm referring to the fact that you maybe didn't get as much as money you wanted to get. You didn't get as far as you wanted to get, and you wanted the changes, but changes didn't happen. You know, changes, but changes were quite slow. And that's why, all these things, when it comes to work, when it comes to your emotions and things like that, it takes a lot from you. It takes a lot from us, and it messes up with our balance quite a lot, which on another hand, it has a reflection on you. You kind of maybe forget about your living arrangements, or you forget about your home, because you're kind of focusing on the different parts of different areas of your life. So that's why I think it's really important, because to say that your balance is about to come back this month. And number 10, it's all about you basically focusing on your home, and you're doing things and changes in your home. And also it's a lot about spirituality. Also it's a lot about getting certain realizations and getting certain things done that you wanted to do in a really long time. I can see you focusing on your home in a spiritual way. And when I say in a spiritual way, I'm referring to the fact that you will feel like you want to change the energy. You will want to spiritually cleanse your home. And to do this, I would highly suggest something like a sage. Dry sage has been used for many hundreds of years, and dry sage is extremely powerful and extremely important to use every now and then. It doesn't matter what you do, it doesn't matter what your job is, what your work is, but every now and then to actually smudge our home with this, by burning this and by walking from one room to another room, by making sure you just smudge everything. By smudging, I mean by leaving the residue of this wonderful smoke. You see, some people don't like the smell, but I absolutely adore the smell of dry sage when it's burning, because I know how powerful it is and I know exactly what is it doing. So you basically walk all around the home, you make sure you smudge everything, you leave the windows closed, and then at the end you open the windows. As the smoke goes, then the negative energies and negative residues that were left in your home, in your living environment, go away. So as soon as you open the window, it's not only the smoke that goes, but its actual negative energy goes away. And it has got a really wonderful impact. It has got such an amazing impact that you're actually able to feel the energy being much lighter, which is absolutely brilliant. What I would suggest also to get maybe something like smoky quartz. Smoky quartz is actually really powerful, and especially when it comes to us protecting ourselves against negative energies, against environmental energies and things like that. So this is something that I feel like you will really need to use throughout December 2017 in order to protect yourself from negative energies when it comes to your home, or when it comes to negative energy projected by somebody else, or environmental negative energies. Not only for December, but in general, I would actually suggest this to you. So every time when you feel a little bit low or a little bit down, and every time when you feel like you shouldn't go to the certain area because it's a negative energy, just get a smoke quartz to protect you. This is part of my brand new range, and it comes with a sterling silver setting, and it comes with a sterling silver chain, and you can get this in the description. So it's something that I think that you will quite benefit from, Aquarius, to be quite honest with you, because On another hand, what else I was going to say, that when it comes to the actual health, I see a couple of things with you. And this is not the first time that I'm seeing this, and I have seen a lower back pain with you as well before. And it seems like throughout 2017, the fact that you had a lower back pain quite often, or you were prone to having lower back pain, or you had like a slightly negative energy down there, you see, when your lower back is, it just means that you will have a lower back pain, like a kind of, or you will be sensitive to it, or you will be prone to it throughout December 2017, which means that this is going to be a sensitive area, which also on another hand means just remember to sit correctly, remember not to strain your back, or remember don't put any pressure on your lower back, because this is going to be the slightly sensitive area. Do certain exercise, gentle exercises like a bicycle and things like that, perhaps. It all depends. And also another thing that I was going to say to you, it's basically your skin is going to feel like a little bit sensitive this month, your skin. So I would highly suggest to try to use something natural. Try to avoid like chemicals and things like that. So just try to use like a really nice natural product on your skin, wash your skin with, or just wash it with water. Or basically when you put certain things on your body, like a body creams and like that, just try to make sure that you're using like a natural body creams, because your face is going to be kind of more your skin is going to be more sensitive this month, okay? But on another hand, when it comes to the actual energy levels and things like that, I think that this is going to be quite good, because energy levels at the end of the day are going to be really good, which is going to have a really positive reflection on you. And I think that you are going to get quite a lot done this month, not only when it comes to your home, not only when it comes to your like your living arrangements, but in general you will have a lot done this month, because of this energy levels are going to be really balancing you out quite nicely, which is going to have a reflection in you in such a way that you're going to be like buzzing around, and you will be kind of getting a lot done. And I think that's absolutely brilliant. The 5th of December, it's such an amazing day. The 5th of December, it is going to be an amazing day, because there are a couple of things that I want you to I want to make sure that you understand that is going to happen on the 5th of December. There are two things. The first thing, in the morning, there is going to be the situation in the morning, or in the early morning, or maybe early afternoon and things like that. There is a certain situation that is going to arise, that it's going to make you act or make you react in a different way, make you act in a slightly unusual way, and it's gonna kind of put you in touch with the situation. You will come across with the situation where you will be kind of tested how you would act if you know, if something happens and you haven't got any experience with this. And there is a certain bravery that you are going to feel at around this time, certain bravery, and this is all going to be connected to an unknown situation, which is going to make you feel really fearful. And it is just kind of going to feel like also, you know, a risk. You will not be sure whether this is going to be a risk, or you will not be sure whether this is going to be a good risk or a bad risk. You know, you're not going to be sure whether if you kind of go for this, you know, the things will go really, really bad, or if you go for this, the things could go absolutely brilliant. And what is going to be on your mind, and I did send this quote the other day as well on one of my social networking sites. I did send a quote that better to risk than not to risk, or you know, if you never risk, basically you also risk everything. So this is going to be on the 5th of December on your mind quite a lot, and this is what you're going to be thinking about it. If you don't risk, if you risk nothing, you risk everything. Yeah, that's it. If you risk nothing, you risk everything. And you see, the bottom line is that by the end of the day, the things are going to have such a wonderful and lovely turnaround. And you're going to realize that there is going to be some kind of money, some kind of wealth, some kind of a positive financial situation that is actually going to be connected to this particular situation. And it is just going to make you realize that the results of your efforts are nearly due. Okay, and this is really, really important. So the 19th of December is also going to be quite important, because this is just going to be all about, very similar to the 5th of December, but it's all about you getting getting even closer to where you wanted to get, and also the realization that things are gonna get slightly interesting very soon, and you're all gonna end up with quite more to do when it comes to your life, when it comes to your work in general, than what you originally thought. But it is going to be a really positive outcome. The 19th of December is also important because there is a certain journey that you're either going to plan on this day, or you may go on this day on the certain journey. But then again, because I'm saying the whole month is going to be so spiritual, like a highly spiritual, this is something that I see as in this journey, whether you book on the 19th or whether you go on the 19th, it doesn't matter, because it's still contained, it still has the energy of the December, which is highly spiritual. So this is also the sign for you, for lots of you, to go on a holiday or to book on a holiday because you worked really hard and it's time to go away, and it's time to kind of think about your own personal balance. So this is why I think it's very highly spiritual for me when I see that there is a certain journey going to be, because it's normally connected to the really important omen or a sign or realization that you're going to have, that is going to be connected to either this journey while you're there or either when you come back. Sorry, the third important date is the 26th of December. The 26th of December is probably going to be one of the powerful days, probably the most powerful day this year, because there is a lot of negativity from the past, lots of negative things that happened to you in the past that were kind of throughout the year 2017, that were completely connected to your financial situation and to your career, you know, that they were kind of bringing you down, and they were kind of like they were stayed unresolved. You weren't too sure what to do, you weren't too sure which way to go, you were kind of uncertain. You're getting all these messages, thinking about all these things, but you're just still like in the middle of you know, like you're just not too sure. So now the 26th is just going to be such a powerful day, because it's going to be directly connected to all the things that you wanted to do but you weren't sure how to do, and also some of you didn't maybe have enough confidence to actually kind of pursue certain things and the certain changes in your life. The 26th of December is going to bring a control over a situation and strength, and the courage. There is a courage that you are going to have on this particular day that is going to have an amazing impact, not only on this particular day, but it's going to play a really huge, massive role later on in 2018. So this is all one big circle. This is all quite connected. This is all very, very much connected indeed. The very first part of December 2017, it's basically the situation that is just going to be connected to those of you that had like a silly little relationships, you know. If you were like, when I say silly little relationships, you know, I mean like I refer this to something that it's not real, like something that you try with something, you try with someone, you know, and then it just doesn't work, and then you go out with them again, then it doesn't work, then you sleep with them, and then it's great, then the next day you just regret, you know. It's just one of those things, and then you hear something about them, and this is what is going to be the situation here. You're gonna, for those of you that are in these silly little relationships that are not very meaningful, sorry, it's just you will realize that there will be the time to like really move on. I'm not saying this for those of you that are in a strong relationship. I'm not saying for those of you that are married or anything like that, for those of you in like a real relationships. This is just for those of you that were kind of more hurt, you know, like longing for someone, or more hurt, like a kind of focusing on someone, but you shouldn't focus on these people because they're doing nothing but draining your bloody energy just so much, to the point that it's just making you really unhappy and going into the circle without actually even realizing. And this is sometimes these situations can get really tricky. So you will basically get rid of someone that shouldn't even be there. So it is going to be something that you're going to hear about that person, and then after that moment, after that point, you will kind of want to concentrate more on spending time with your friends and spending time with your family and things like that. There are going to be other people around that you will enjoy rather than going back to this particular person. So this is going to be good realization. Sorry, and also when it comes to work, the first part of December is just amazing. Like, you know, like I'm gonna say now, yeah, whether you work for yourself, whether you work, for example, if you work for yourself, you see the first part of December is really, 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 really promising. All I can say, because the December is going to be absolutely busy, like there is no tomorrow for you. But it's not only busy, like flying around like a bees, you know. No, it's not about that. It's busy, but a good busy, and the money financial situation is going to start improving. Financial situation, if you were worrying about, is just going to start looking really, really good, and you will be able to start planning about the things that you weren't able to do it in a really, really long time, or at least you weren't able to do it in a while. I'm not saying you were like broke or anything like that, but there's just certain amount of money that you wanted, certain amount of money that was maybe kind of missing, and now this is just going to start making you feel quite comfortable, because the first part of December, there is actually, if you work for yourself, you see you're going to be really, really busy, and it's not only that, you're going to be more busy than you can imagine, more clients than you can imagine, and the financial situation is just going to start improving here, honestly. And if you work for the company, for example, it's also like I can see the team of people that is going to be working really, really hard, but it's not only about that, it's also you're going to end up with more work, you're going to end up with more responsibilities, but this is also going to reflect so beautifully on you, because it's going to give you that va-va-voom, and it's going to make you like kind of put a big smile on your face, and it's going to make you go even that little bit further. It is just that motivation that you're going to have. Some of you have lost the motivation, and this is when the motivation is going to start coming back, and it's also balance is going to come back, and the balance is very important, because it's going to open your eyes, and it's going to make you start, it's going to shake you up, and it's going to make you think, and make you think about other things in your past, you know, other things about your future that you can maybe focusing on that you weren't able to focus on before. You're going to become quite assertive, and that's really, really good. Assertive in the best possible way. The mid-December, guys, you've got a lot about like a financial success, money, and a step in the right direction. I think that this is really important months for you, really important months for you. I would suggest you, like really highly suggest you, like to do as much as you can. If you're looking for a job or anything like that, just do it as much as you can throughout December. Do as much as you can, because you will be very powerful. Your energy is going to be strong for whatever you do, it's going to like kind of echo even more powerfully, like a really good energy that is just actually going to change quite a lot. So the mid part of December 2017, there is just something like there is a certain money that you're gonna get hold of. Like this is either going to be like some kind of inheritance, or it's either going to be an additional money that you're gonna get hold of, and it's gonna make you feel really, really good indeed. And also, what else I was going to say, that it's when it comes to the actual couples, this is a really good time. Now, I said the first part, what I was talking about, I said for not serious relationship, for little one-night stands and things like that. Now, the mid part of December, I would like to tell you that for those of you that are in happy relationships with your husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, you're really happy. You've been together for a while. This is really, really good, because you will feel like you want to do something special. You will feel like you want to take your relationship on the whole next level. You will feel very close. You will feel very synchronized to your partner. You will just, this could mean even if you didn't get on, and even if you were like fighting and things like that, I can see two people getting closer together, and it's absolutely beautiful, and it's absolutely wonderful, and it is going to end up with something very significant. So maybe if you're not married, maybe someone is going to ask this question, or if you're not engaged, you may get engaged, or something very special and very wonderful is going to happen to both of you, and you will just want to take your relationship to a whole next level, to a whole new level, which is going to be followed by the very happy feeling, you will feel very ecstatic, you will feel very happy, and this is exactly what you wanted, you see. And also there are a couple of things that you will kind kind of want to cut out of your life. By the time we get to the third part of December 2017, there are two things that you will realize that you will need to change in order to move on. There are a couple of things that are dragging you down, a couple of things that you've been focusing on for a while, for a long time, but you haven't seen much improvement. So there are a couple of things that you will kind of, you literally felt like you've tried, and then you felt like a little bit powerless, and then by the time you get to the end of December 2017, you will just realize to cut these two things out of your life, and you will see exactly what this is. And as soon as you do that, you will be able to plan certain things about your future. You will be able to plan certain things about the next stage in your life, and it is of course going to make you realize that the things are just fine, things are good, but you're just going to realize you're doing the right things, you're on the right track, just a little bit longer, 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 and you are going to get where you want to get in life. However, the realization is there, the realization is good, the realization is going to be great, and it's also going to give you so much energy and so much positivity, and so much, it's going to put you in such a beautiful frame of mind that is just kind of, you will be able to relax. This is also connected to the certain problems that you had for a really long time, especially throughout the year 2017. It is all going to be connected, you see, and it's also going to be the new beginning. The end of December 2017, it's also going to bring like a wonderful, new, beautiful beginning into your life. And that beginning that is going to bring the end of December, it's also going to be connected to the certain journey in your life came to an end. One journey came to an end, and certain new journey is about to start. Just beautiful saying. Once one door open, the next door is going to be absolutely wonderful, absolutely beautiful. It's full of diamond and gold and positive energy, and you are just about to go there. So one stage of your life is about to finish at the end of December 2017, and the whole new stage is about to start, and it's all down to you, it's all down to your hard work, it's all down to your results of what you've done so far, and the decisions that you made, that you will make in December 2017, that is going to actually get you there. Fantastic. And when it comes to those of you that are like a single, you see, you've got a lot about love, a lot about career, a lot about finances, a little bit of everything. For those of you that are single, you see, I said to you, there is going to be a tricky situation if you're still connected to somebody at the first part of December, but the last part of December, the single ones, if you're wondering what is going to happen, I can see you spending a lot of time with people. I can see you like planning, traveling, thinking about traveling a lot. I can see you having a great time, and I can see you like kind of you, not only that you will be meeting people, not only that you will be having a great time with people, I think you're going to be focusing a lot on just having fun. There is nothing wrong with just having fun. Maybe you came out of the really long relationship, maybe you were in a really unhappy relationship for a really long time, maybe you were like really by yourself for a really long time, and now is the right time to have fun. I can see you having fun. I can see you being with people. I can see you enjoying people, meeting people. I can see you having great time with people, and I can see you just really loving it, loving a little bit of flirting, because I can see 2-3 people around you, and then I can see you thinking about the choices. Which choice should I go for? No, I can just see you having a great time in December, especially towards the end, at around the end of mid-December, towards the end of December. I can see you having lots of fun, like for those of you that are single. And if you really want to meet somebody, if you really want to attract the right person after that point, you know, into your life, or even for a little bit of fun, you know, the right person, you see, please do get like a green aventurine. Green aventurine is a beautiful crystal, again part of my brand new range. It comes with sterling silver chain, and what beautiful green aventurine does, it basically helps you to bring the right person into your life. It helps you to attract the right person into your life. This is something I would highly suggest, not only in December, but just to wear it whenever you feel like wear it, whenever you would like to attract somebody into your life. Aquarius, I love you so much. I love you to bits. Thank you so much for sticking with me for all this time. And also, Merry Christmas, Happy Christmas. I wish you all the best if you're celebrating, all the best. And also, Happy New Year. I wish you lots of positive energy, lots of love, lots of beautiful things for you to happen throughout 2018. Thanks so much for watching my videos. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you already haven't done so. Don't forget to comment in the comment section, share me on Facebook, Twitter, wherever you like. Thank you ever so much for watching. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium.